Hello my dear viewers, my name is Rakesh and I am your host here with the video whose topic is EURUSD and GBPUSD technical analysis. Today is 10th of November 2021. Let me have a quick introduction about myself. I'm a DUSD community member. DUSD is a Swiss bank and I'm not an employee of DUSD. So whatever the trading ideas, opinions or the views that I'm going to discuss in this video will be only of my own and it has no relation with the bank. As the name suggests, we will be carrying out the technical analysis of euro against the dollar and the pound against the dollar, and we will also carry out actually technical analysis of other major pairs, and we'll also see some minor pairs also. We can, I think, we will be saying Brent crude oil, gold, silver and Bitcoin also in this session. We will be strictly talking about the technical aspects of trading and we'll try to ignore all the fundamentals, because as a technical analyst we already know that every piece of information is already priced into the chart, so we will only focus on the chart. Or you can say in other sense that this session or this video is a price action oriented video, so we'll try to follow the charts only for our analysis. And in the charts also we will not be using any indicators, we will be only using the crude price, or you can say raw price, and the candlesticks only. So in this program we will only be using the candlestick charts. There are other types of charts also, line charts, graph charts and bar charts, so and so, but we will only be using the candlestick charts, and we will try to find out the most important levels for all the pairs. And most important levels means the support and resistance levels as per charts, and we'll see how we can open and exit the trades by using those levels. Now if you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to the channel's home page and then look for the playlists, and in those playlists search for the profitable candlestick patterns and the profitable chart patterns playlist. These are the two playlists that I have created before. If you go through these playlists, then you will understand the type of trader I am and how we read the charts, what is the psychology behind the charts and the patterns and the candlesticks, and it will help you in understanding what we are talking about in this video. Last but not least, everything that I say in this video is for information or knowledge purposes only, and you have to do your own research before you put your hard-earned money on the line. With this, I am done with the introduction. I want you to see this risk disclaimer. Trading foreign exchange on margin carries a high level of risk and it is not suitable for all investors. I request you to please pause this video here and go through this risk disclaimer first. It is very essential that you go through it before you start trading or before you go through this video. I hope that you have seen the risk disclaimer. Now let us hop on to the charts. So this is the daily chart of the dollar index right now on your screen. This is the dollar index 1 day chart, and in this chart I have drawn some pictures, not pictures but some drawings. Okay, these drawings help us to know where the possibility, what is the possibility of price moving in any direction. So now from these pictures I have these lines, these are the support and the resistance lines. If it is above the price it is resistance, and if it is below the price it is a support. So right now the price is trading between the resistance of 94.13 and a support of 93.47. also these lines, these channel lines, actually this is not a valid channel now, these channel lines or these channel lines, these are the parallel lines. These are called trend lines, but these are parallel to each other. Then if they are parallel to each other they are called channels. And now the price is moving in this bigger channel. This smaller channel is broken, and so we will just delete this from our chart, and now we see that the price is moving up in a channel, okay, in the long term on the daily chart. But now it has given us 3 trading days which are red. The price made highest high here at around 94.59 levels. So this area is now the fresh resistance for the price, and while coming back below, it has not moved below these lows the price had created. You can create one support here also. It has failed to go below this. If this level is not broken for some more days, then the price can hop back to the resistance of 94.13, 94.50, and maybe even 94.78. Why I am saying so? Because when the buying started, okay, when the buying started, it broke the previous highs which were here, but when the selling started, it failed to break the previous low. That means the price is still making higher highs and higher lows. So if it is making higher highs and higher lows, then the previous high was here around 94.59. So the next high may be here 94.78, because it is a zone of supply. Now here on the 4-hour, if you switch, you can create a decreasing channel, or you can say a downtrending channel, by joining these recent highs and these recent lows. Actually not this one, but this one. Okay, and from here you will see that the price has actually broken higher from it. So it is definitely going to test 94.13 today, or maybe tomorrow, and after that 94.50 if it closes a 4-hour candle above 94.13. This is what I mean to say. But right now the resistance for price is 94.13 and support is 93.76 for today. So this is how we analyze the market. Now if this is an uptrending market, we will be looking for a buying opportunity. One buying opportunity can be close to 93.76 if you find some bullish engulfing here, or you can wait for the price to go above 94.13 and then let it come back. Let it come back like this, and if it becomes a support, then you open a buy position here in the direction of the trend. Now the rule here is that we will always wait for the price to break the resistance and then come back to this to test it as a fresh support, and if it is tests it as a fresh support, then only we will open the position, and that also in the direction of the main trend. So the direction of the main trend is uptrend, so we will only be looking for the buy positions, right? So because this is an uptrend and the price found resistance at 94.50, but we will not sell this market. We will only be looking for the buying positions after some pullback. Now the pullback is over, because on 4-hour we can see that the price has broken out of this falling channel, and now we can be looking for the buying opportunity in the US dollar. I hope you understand this point. So let us take a look at the Euro USD. Now if the US dollar on the long run is in a buy mode, then the euro against the dollar will be in a sell mode, so because you see this, the price is making lower highs and lower lows here, so we should be looking for a selling opportunity in the euro. Now this chart is very complicated because I have drawn some lines. So let us remove those lines. I am deleting this channel, I am deleting this channel also. Okay, and this Fibonacci retracements actually I want to keep, because I want to show you that when the price started its decline from this 1.1692 levels, and it made its decline to this low of 1.1513, then the 50% level was here, 1.1602. so when the price started a retracement, or you can say up move from here, this level acted as a huge resistance and pushed the price back, and it is still going down. I will show you this on 4-hour, and you see now it acted as a resistance, price moved below, this acted as a support, again it went back, and now it is coming down. So ideally what I want to say you is that when the price moves for a long time and it starts a pullback, then 50% level is a very important level. So if somebody is looking for opening his short positions, or those who missed the chance to open their positions here in the short direction, they might be opening their positions right now at 50% retracement. So this is the level which you can use to open your short position, one thing. But right now the price is below the support of 1.1584, and if it gives a close today, I mean in the evening after the New Year close, below 1.1584, that means the price may be going back towards 1.1529 and maybe even lower. So right now the resistance for the price for the day is 1.1584, and if that is broken, then 1.1619. On the lower side we have support for 1.1529 area. Let us have a look at the GBPUSD. In the GBPUSD, this channel was broken earlier, but now the price has come back again in this channel. So this channel is still intact. But you see 1.3609 level is still acting as a resistance. In fact, it is a huge resistance earlier because see, it was a very good support. And so it is still acting as a resistance, and now the price is trying to go below, and it is also in correlation with the Euro USD. So because the dollar is on the long term going long, so maybe that is why GBPUSD is going short, and the next support for the price is still in this zone of 1.3415 to 1.3420 area. This low the price has made is 1.3424. So this is the zone of demand for the pound, and now this is the zone of supply. So you can say that okay, we can remove this. So now you can say that the resistance is at 1.3609 area and the support is 1.3415 area for the GBPUSD, and this line here which we had created is broken. So I will just delete this. This line is still intact which we had created by joining these recent highs, but now we can switch this to include these highs here like this. This ellipse can be deleted. So now these are the supports and resistance for the GBPUSD. If you switch to 4 hours, now if you switch to 4 hours, you can see that the price is looking like it is going back towards 1.3415 area. I want to increase it like this. Yeah, this area here, which was the resistance for time being, may also provide some support to the price when it starts going down from here. But we need a closing higher than 1.3609 on the daily chart for us to confirm that uptrend has been resumed. Talking about the Australian dollar is in a very bad mood here. I think it is going to go to 0.7315 region. It is very bearish price action here. You see that 2 days before it gave us a bullish pin bar at the support, and then it met the resistance of 0.7426 region, and therefrom it gave us a bearish engulfing, even giving us a close below 0.7378, and today there is a follow-up. I think 0.7315 is the area where it will stop. So right now the resistance is 0.7378 and support is 0.7315 for the Australian dollar intraday. So you can be looking for a selling opportunity near 0.7378, and your take profit target can be 0.7315 in this market. Talking about the New Zealand dollar, although New Zealand dollar is not that bearish, but it is still in the red and is trading much below the low of yesterday. 0.7099 is where it is trading now, and the demand for this is 0.7075 area. So this is the next support. Resistance is at 0.7150. Support is 0.7075 in this market. If you see this 4-hour chart, then the price actually went higher than this falling channel. So you can say this was a false breakout, and now the price is again within the channel. This is when when this happens, actually the false breakout, when the price comes back, it breaks to the other side. So 0.6979 I think is also possible in this market, but let us see if 0.7074 holds or not. If it does not hold and gives us a close below 0.7074, then 0.6979 is going to be the next target for New Zealand dollar in this market. Talking about the USDCHF in the long run actually is moving in this falling channel, okay, but for the short term it is trying to obey this rising channel. Okay, this channel is broken, so I will just remove it so that the picture is clear. This channel is also broken, so I will remove this also. This channel is also broken, so I will remove this. So you see, in the long run the price is moving in a downtrending channel, but now it is trying to obey this short-term channel, and also US dollar being positive in the long run is, I think, helping USDCHF to gain some value. But if you make a channel like this, like joining these highs and these lows here, you will see that the price is still moving in a downtrending channel, and it has to break higher than 0.9150 and give us a closing higher than this for 0.9203 to be exposed, and then only you can say it is up moving. Because it is holding 0.9085 levels, it does not mean that it is in an uptrend. So as soon as this trend breaks here, or 0.9085 breaks to the downside, 0.9018 will be exposed in this market, and this channel, short-term rising channel, will break and the price will continue its move down. Now this is one scenario. In the contrary, if we see any close higher than 0.9150, in that manner, in that scenario, this falling channel will already be broken and the price will be headed higher, and 0.9203 will be exposed in this market. But right now, for the price, 0.9150 is the resistance and 0.9085 is the support. USDJPY price is moving in a channel, but channel seems to be breaking to the lower side. Okay, and now the broken support is trying to act as a resistance. So now the 112.18 is the support and 113.25 is the resistance for the price here. Talking about the USDCAD, price tried to went higher, but 1.2593 area acted as a resistance. Price made a high around 1.2485 yesterday, but met with a lot of sellers and pushed the price down, giving us a bearish engulfing the price action of last 2 trading days. And today there is an inside bar. I think this inside bar will follow up somehow or later. If it closes actually below 1.2421 today, then it can be very difficult for USDCAD to go high, and in that case 1.2299 will be exposed in this market. I think on the 4 hour it has already been done. Yeah, I see that on the 4 hour it has already been done. This rising channel has been broken to the downside and now it is acting as a resistance. If we see any close below 1.2421 today, it will definitely open 1.2299 in this market. So right now the support is 1.2421. If this is broken, the next support is 1.2299. On the high side, we have this dynamic line as the resistance and 1.2493 as the horizontal resistance for this market. Yes, because the Brent is going down, that is why the USDCAD is going Brent is going up, that is why USDCAD is going down. And the resistance for Brent now is at 86.71 area, 86.71 area, and the support is at 83.44. so we are observing Brent from a long time. These channels are of no value now. So yes, higher side we have 86.71 as the resistance, 83.44 as the support for the Brent. Talking about Euro GBP, Euro GBP after breaking higher from this falling wedge is looking like has entered again in this wedge. That means this was a false breakout, so expect the price to move down. Any close below 0.8523 will attract sellers and push the price down to 0.8476. On the higher side, if we see a closing higher than 0.8558, then we can also see 0.8603. But for now on the intraday basis, actually the resistance is at 0.8558 and the support is at 8532 to 8523 levels. Or I will delete this one. Actually this is the right support, 0.8523. Talking about GBPJPY, day before yesterday there was a bullish engulfing right at the support of 152.66 area. Now the price is trading at 152.95. Any close higher than this bullish engulfing's high, which was 153.65, and yesterday was high of 153.63. Any close higher than 153.65 will attract more buyers and the price may be pushed back to 156.08. On the contrary, if we see a close below 152.66 on the daily, then it can attract sellers and push the price back to 149.22 in this market. Right now support is 152.66, resistance is around 56.08. CHF JPY, similar lines like GBP JPY, has a support of 123.5 123.47, a resistance of 124.36. Any close below 123.47 will attract sellers and push the price back to 122.53. Higher side, we will see if this support of 123.47 holds, then 124.36 is also possible in this market. Talking about the EURUSD has broken above 38.2% of the previous false retracement. That means now the next target is 1.5802. 1.5802 is the 50% of this retracement, which is where the most of the traders keep their eyes on. But I think 50%, that is 1.5802, may not attract resistance or may not attract sellers, because the 61.8 area is in line with this broken head and shoulders. Now this broken head and shoulders neckline is also in line with 61.8%, so I am expecting a lot of sellers to be sitting at this place rather than opening their selling positions here at 1.5802. I think sellers will be willing to open their sell positions at 1.5905. So expect a lot of selling pressure here, or maybe even at 1.5852, which was the previous resistance. But this is not that important level, so I'm just going to even delete this level. 1.5926 and 1.5802, these two levels are worth watching. If any bearish price action is there here, one can be looking for opening sell positions. Also notice that this falling trend line on the daily chart is also meeting the price somewhere here. Okay, whenever it meets the price, expect some selling pressure from the market. Right now support for the price is at around 1.5696 and the resistance is at 1.5926 in this market. Euro New Zealand is on the similar line. Euro is appreciating as per New Zealand dollar. It is still but trading below the resistance of 1.6305. In fact, today the price has already tested this level, but till the time it does not give us a break and close higher than 1.6321, because this is a small congestion time here. 1.6321, which is the high of 1st of November, needs to be broken, and we need a close higher than that for us to see 1.6487 in this market. So there are multiple reasons. Okay, if we see a close higher than this, then only we can see 1.6487. On the contrary, if this holds as a resistance and the price starts going down, then 1.6080 is also possible in this market. Talking about the gold, if you remember, I have already actually given a ellipse on 2 days before in this area. This is a congestion zone. In fact, this is a zone of huge supply. There are multiple reasons for the sellers to open their positions here. One is this resistance. This is a very good resistance here. Second is this long-term triangle that is formed on the gold is meeting the price today and yesterday here. And there is a horizontal resistance. There is this dynamic resistance. And then there is a rising channel which has its resistance level here. So there are three resistances that you have to cater for here, and I am expecting the price to come back to 1810 again, and even lower, and maybe even much lower. 1685 also is possible, but right now it is inside bar only. It has not given us any direction, so just wait and watch. Any closing higher than yesterday's high will open the way to 1870, so be cautious. And any close below the low of yesterday can open the way to 1685 also. So you have to be cautious that this is a zone of supply. So do not try to open any buy positions here in the gold. Yes, in the silver I am bullish. For the silver I am still bullish. Actually 24.81 is what I am expecting in this market as the resistances, and the support is at around 23.73, and after that 23.12. You see how this head and shoulder inverse head and shoulder pattern looks like forming, and we have already created a trajectory for the price, that the price is supposed to move in this trajectory. So let us see if it happens or not. But right now the immediate resistance is at 24.81 and the immediate support is at 23.73 for this market, but I am bullish on this market. Talking about the Swiss index, which we are keeping an eye on, you see in the long run it was in an uptrend, okay, and after that channel was broken, the price came back to test this area as a fresh resistance, came back below. Now this is an area of congestion, you can say. If we do not see a close higher than 12,572, then 14,284 is not possible in this market. So if we see a close below or this level test as a fresh resistance, this broken channel's resistance support line acts as a good resistance. Like if this area acts as a resistance and pushes the price below, then that can be an indication that now the downtrend has started, or in other words you can say there is a huge possibility, just possibility, okay, of this to qualify as a double top here anytime soon, and then a close below this level, this low here, will indicate double top breakdown. But right now it is just in a development mode, so just wait and watch whether the price is able to close higher than 12,572 or it breaks down. If it breaks down from here, then double top breakout will be confirmed and the price will head back to 9542 area. EURCHF is trading between the resistance of 1.0604 and the support of 1.0535. Nothing much on this market, so just stay away from this market. GBPCHF also is trading between support and resistance level. Support is at 1.2279, resistance is at 1.2503. To open a sell position, price has to come back to 1.2503 area or somewhere near this, so that we can get it at a higher price. I mean, we can sell this at a higher price. Selling at the current prices is not a good thing because the stop loss is higher and take profit is very close. So let us not jump into this market also, and wait for the right price, that is 1.2503, to sell this market. EURCAD, we still are looking for a close higher than 1.4441. Or otherwise a close below 1.4295, because this is a consolidation happening in this market. So I just suggest stay away from this market also, because close above 1.4441 will expose 1.4605, so we will have almost 200 pips to target, and on the lower side we have almost 4295 to 4105, almost 200 pips to the downside also. Not 200 but 190 pips. Yeah, so that is how I want to trade this market. In this congestion I don't want to trade because the market is going nowhere. Talking about the Bitcoin is bullish, has broken the recent high around 66,923, and yesterday it has made a high of 68,480. That means the people are ready to buy the Bitcoin at even the higher prices also. But should you buy it? Every time I say about buying Bitcoin, I say you buy it cheap. Okay, you look for a buying opportunity when it is cheap. You do not try to buy it just because it is rising. It is same thing as trying to catch a falling knife. It is same as inverse of that. So you do not buy something at the top, you buy it when it is cheap. If it comes back to 63,602 and gives you something like a bullish pin bar or bullish engulfing, you can open a buy position, but at these high prices, no, it is not recommended by a technical analyst. With this I will just end this video today, and I hope that you now know about the support and the resistance levels on the major and the minor currency pairs that we just discussed and which are of interest in the coming hours and days. Please keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and you should adjust your position size in such a way that if your stop loss gets hit, it should not hurt your account by more than 1%, and you should actually trade only if there is a potential profit of more than 3 times the risk that you are going to take. With this note, I shall end this video. Please press the like button if you find this video useful for you. Leave your suggestions in the comment section, and you can consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos if you are new to the channel. Also, you can join the Dukascopy Forex community. There are so many tools for the Forex traders in that community, and I wish you and your family a very happy and a profitable day. Thank you very much for watching. Yeah, do share with the friends also.